Salmon Portland Chase was born on January 13, 1808, in Cornish, New Hampshire. Chase's father passed away in his early life and was raised by his uncle Philander Chase, who was a religious leader. Chase went to Cincinnati College in 1822, but graduated from Dartmouth University. In his early life, he was a school headmaster in Washington, D.C., then went back to Cincinnati to study law and to start his practice. Due to him being raised religiously, Chase was an abolitionist. He believed in defending African American slaves. Because of that belief, he got a lot of trouble from media and more because he constantly commented about the fugitive slave law. Chase has been very successful with his political life, but his personal life is much different. He experienced a lot of hurt and loss in his time. Chase was married to 3 different women at different times from the 1830s to the 1840s. During this decade, all 3 of the women he had been married to all died. His first wife, Catherine Garnis, died when she was giving birth to their firstborn child. The daughter that this couple shared had passed away as a newborn. Then his other wives, Eliza Smith and Sarah Bella Dunlap, both died due to tuberculosis. Out of all the kids Samuel Chase had, 2 of them survived. Later on in life, he became the Ohio governor for the Republican Party in 1855. He later then tried to run for president but lost to Abraham Lincoln. Chase was re-elected for Senate in 1860, but during this term, he didn't serve for long. Later, he was appointed Secretary of the Treasury by Abraham Lincoln. Chase then took office March 7, 1861. Then after he served his time to being secretary, he decided to resign. He resigned for political reasons, but the president realized what he was doing. Chase tried running against Lincoln in presidency a second time, but lost because of Lincoln's popularity. Around the end of 1864, Lincoln appointed Chase to be the 6th Chief Justice of the Supreme Court after the death of Roger Taney. While Chase was on bench, he covered many cases, one of them being very popular, which was the impeachment on Andrew Johnson in 1872. Chase then died at 65 years old in New York on May 7, 1873 because he suffered from a stroke. He's buried in Washington, D.C. Chase National Bank, which was named after him because of all of his financial accomplishments.
Laguna Beach resident Billy Greenwood was suspected of dealing drugs from his own home. The local police had received reports and tips about Greenwood dealing drugs in his home, but the police did not have enough evidence to get a search warrant. The police then searched his garbage bags left in front of his home on the curbside of the street for pickup and found evidence of drug use. The police were then able to obtain a search warrant for the Greenwood residence and found illegal substances within the home. Greenwood was then arrested on felony charges. This case went to the Supreme Court because the search of Greenwood's garbage without a warrant brought up the concern of the search violating the Fourth Amendment.